Hey everyone, Robert Ferringo of DocSports here with another NFL free play video. Be sure to check us out at DocSports.com and make sure to like and subscribe to the DocSports YouTube channel. Today we are talking about Carolina at New Orleans. I will get to your free play in just a minute, but I want to mention, don't forget to take advantage of that free 60 link down in the description. That will take you to DocSports and give you $60 to use, same as cash, towards any handicapper, any package in any sport that you want. But let's be honest, you're looking for football picks, right? Well, I have a 7-unit NFL play going on Sunday that I'm very, very excited about. I think that this one is a mismatch. I think it's going to be an absolute blowout, and I would love to have you on board. Use that free 60 and you can get that play absolutely free and still have $30 left over to get another top game from one of our other premier sports handicappers. So, all right, Carolina minus 2.5 at New Orleans. This one kicks off at 4 p.m. on Sunday, December 14th. This one is being played in Louisiana in the Superdome, and this is the game that everybody's going to be watching, right? Well, no. There's obviously much bigger games, but this is definitely one of the most consequential games of the weekend. Tampa Bay lost, blew that game, absolutely threw up on themselves on Thursday night in that loss to Atlanta, opening the door for Carolina to take over first place in the NFC South, the division that nobody wants to win. What is it about NFL football in the two South divisions? The AFC South and the NFC South have been just the absolute worst for so long. I can't figure it out. You know, and everyone expects this Carolina team to roll, right? And they very well may. The public is all over Carolina. They're favored on the road. Everyone expects them to take control of the division. And again, they might do it. However, they're coming out of a bye week. I generally don't like to bet on teams coming out of a bye week. Everyone acts like that's such a big handicapping advantage. It's really not. In my 20 years of football betting experience, teams coming off a week of rest actually come out a little rusty. They come out a little bit slow. Football players are creatures of habit, right? They like to be in that routine. Even having those extra days after a Thursday night games, like a lot of teams that come off Thursday night wins do not play well the next week because they're out of their routine. So I think Carolina might struggle a little bit early in this game. Also, New Orleans already beat Carolina. They went on the road and beat them 17-7 just last November 9th. New Orleans is 2-2 straight up, 3-1 against the spread in their last four games. They gave Miami quite a bit of a dogfight. They also upset Tampa Bay on the road last week. For the Saints, this is only their third home game since October 13th. So they've been on the road for 5 of their last 7 games. Now, they're 0-2 straight up and against the spread in those last 2 home games, and it's questionable what type of home field advantage they have in this one. That being said, New Orleans is 4-1 straight up and against the spread in the last 5 in this series, and Carolina is 0-11 straight up. They have lost outright 11 straight times when they are posted as a favorite. The Saints are 8-3 straight up at home against the Panthers, and I think that they really have a chance at the upset in this one. However, my free play today is on the over. Take over 40.5. I don't trust this Carolina defense at all. And even though New Orleans defense is playing better, and I hate New Orleans quarterback situation, I think Tyler Shuck is kind of a clown and not really an NFL caliber guy, I actually do think we're going to see some points in this one. I'm expecting Carolina's offense to come out and play well. I think this is a competitive game where both teams are in the 20s, and I like this one to go over 40.5 points. So that's your free play today. Be sure to check back later for more. Until next time, carpe diem and good luck.